Hello and welcome back to HoI4. Now I'm going in a little bit earlier than I would like. I was waiting for the thing to happen, the coup. Might not be necessary. It seems our mining operations have allowed the Americans to land, and they've been landing big times. They've been landing tanks and infantry all over the place. Now I've still got quite a big fight going on here. Look at that. They're being cut off now. If this harbor falls, they no longer have any supply. So I'm kind of suspecting that they will drop out this attack soon. With that said, we're also starting to win the air war. Oh wow, this is a lot better than it was. Last time I looked up about 3,000 aircraft, enemy aircraft present. Now, it's still not enough for us to start nuking them, but it does mean that. Okay, this looks a little bit more like what I'm used to seeing. Wow, this might be even a little bit more than what I'm used to seeing. We are slowly winning, though, with the air war. And my intel suggests that their fighter capacity is going down. Mine is going up, actually. Now, it says here like a -10, but I actually have another 200 jet fighters fighting. And these guys are now surrounded, so maybe it's time for us to start putting on a little bit of pressure and killing them. Alright, so it seems that we're gonna go over this a lot sooner than I had hoped, but yeah, well, you know. It's better than nothing, and apparently it got adaptable by defending so much. But yeah, American troops have landed en masse, and I think they can keep this up. I did lose a spy in the meantime. I did recruit a Japanese guy somewhere. There we go. Or a gal, in this case. Let's start boosting ideology. Let's do some propaganda. Some ideology. Yep, there we go. Right, there we go. Let's keep that up. If the stability is low, it makes them much more vulnerable. So they're at -20%, which is pretty good. We're gonna wipe out a large amount of troops right there. But at least another province is probably fallen away. Okay, they still own it, but at least it gets pressure done. Airfields get removed. Less AA guns capable of harassing our aircraft. It's just a good thing. Oh, okay. And we're actually positive in a number of fighters again, so that's pretty good. We're producing 10 of them a day, so it's pretty good. If you look at the, if you look at this, enemy fighters losing about double the numbers than we losing. I doubt this is daily true, because might be, but it says I'm only producing 10 a day, and if I'm losing over 240 a day, I think we're recovering some of them, or something along those lines. But yeah, we're doing pretty damn well. All things considered. And these guys are mostly intercepting bombers, apparently. But, we got this. We're okay. Nice. Alright, so we broke through. I think I can actually remove all orders. No longer need to protect Coral Islands. Got several ports going in. Naval control is ours. So let's get the Marines to hoorah and get this shit on a road, because it's American tanks currently defending. Oh, wow, that's one of our better spies that just got nicked, I think. That's not good. Anyway, so yeah, we still have a couple of months of waiting ahead of us, but should be fine. Chance of getting engineer is not that high. Well, it actually is, but we'll wait. Yeah, like these minor invasions, I've seen them like all over the place. Like another one seems to be sort of failing over here. Well, maybe not. There's a lot of stuff here, so it might be possible for them to keep this up. But things are looking pretty good. All right, we're losing more fighters again than they are. Okay, well, that's you know, to be expected. They just dumped a crap ton of aerial superiority on the island, but. Yeah, we'll get this. We'll get this. My Marines are like the best in the world right now. I think that it's great infantry that we're wielding here. So with the high initiative, I think we'll be capable of getting this done. I'm hoping I can get ask for the USA to give me control over that state. That's none of them that I want, so it's called Tohoku. Okay. We got this. Move out! Yeah, alright, so Dai is capturing us. There we go. This should give us control of the province. Yes, alright, but we're the owner apparently, so that's a bit weird. That's really odd, because it says clearly it's US controlled on the map. Weird. Alright, well. Another province is ours. Another airfield that we can use to harass the enemy. And let's see. I'm gonna start. If it's truly mine, I should be capable of building. Okay, there are already 5 AA guns in there, so they can assist us with shooting down. Keep hitting the wrong button here. Enemy aircraft. They should peter out soon, I think. Taking away the production is also quite detrimental for them. Still around 7k. However, I'm suspecting... Okay, there's still 36 factories per. Now, well, we've got a lot more going, but... some aero mites would be not that I really wanted, but it might help. Let's see. There's also hills. Like, hill battles are easier to take than, you know, mountains. Especially mountains with an enormous amount of troops on it. We'll have to see how this goes. We still got a large amount of troops, you know, on these borders, and that's fine. That's just not looking great. As long as I got some stuff over here, we'll be good. As long as we can take one province at a time, it'll be great as well. It's weird, but it doesn't. Maybe it will flip once we get the full province towards us. I don't know. Let's just take that. Let's see, this is a couple more. It's the middle of Japan. It usually is a bit problematic to take over. What are they looking on? Equipment-wise, I think they're still fine. 94%. Wow, my agents are dying in rapid succession. All of a sudden. That's a bit brutal. I think he's, they're trying to root out what the destabilization campaign that we're doing. Yeah, they are. I think. Well, I don't know exactly what they're doing, but it's not good for us. How many factories did we take away with them? I think we just mostly took away part of their naval capacity. Yeah, large naval production. Alright. It's fine, it's fine. We, let's see. Actually, speaking of which, I no longer need these to be built. I will keep building in areas that I control, where there is some enemy aerial presence. I'll keep building those guns. If it helps giving me control, I will certainly want it. Alright. So let's see. We're still losing more fighters than they do, but I'm quite sure that we can keep this up for a lot longer than they can. So I'm not really overly worried about anything, really. It just looks to me that they've decided to concentrate the majority of their air force now on the home islands in the hope they can keep control over it. Now, I think what would help is if we could get this airfield right there. We're where's exactly? It's this province. It's gonna be a bit difficult to do. Attack on there. Seems that Japan has also fortified large portions of their homeland, make it even more difficult for us to get anything done. That's a dumb attack, so let's not do that. I want to attack on Tohoku. Apparently this entire state's infrastructure is fucked. So let's fix that. I do not control that, apparently. Oh, we'll see.
Yes, sir.
Right. No, don't do that, alright. So I'm probably going to be a little bit of waiting a game again, but I think with the added-on coup that we've got planned, we'll be okay. Missing equipment, what? Armored cars. What? Oh, yeah, I actually fucking needed those as well. I forgot that you know what? Okay, I still got a lot in reserve, so it's not really an issue. Get them up about 5. There we go, that'll do. Still good on resources? Yeah, okay, good. Alright, I got a large chunk of chromium from somewhere. Alright, let's stop the attack. And let's just wait it out for a while again, see what happens. You know, taking a little bit at least is better than taking nothing. You know, having around, let's see, there's almost about 50 divisions trying to take us down. It's not good. I don't think I'm gonna get through there anytime soon. So, yeah. Still got about average 1700 aircraft in the air. Trying to actively shoot down enemy fighters, that's good. I think we're building them fast. Like, this new wing is already full up. And I've got one coming in again. Alright, let's just fly over. Keep deploying more and more and more. I think most of my manpower is now going into that. Alright, get 30 a day. I don't know how we could do that, but... This is still going up as well, so we'll soon hit the cap of having, you know... that. Now, I do believe I can do a little bit more research. I'm no longer actively paying attention to it, I'll be honest. Let's see, land doctrine. And there was something else. Oh, God, my voice is leaving, apparently. Was there something else that I wanted to research? Can't remember. Oh, yeah, right. These guys. Alright. There's a tortoise. Great. Yeah, so it's the air/espionage war. So they're now purely fighting for aerial superiority. That means that our bombers should be less interrupted, because they're not... Oh wait, no, never mind. It's just fighters versus support planes. They've got no longer any support planes active. Seems they're flying both missions though. Our numbers are still increasing. At some point, our fighter amount will eclipse their fighter amount, and that's the point where things will go down fast for them. Because they're still using tier 3 regular fighters. We're using maxed out, top of the line jet fighters, right? Well, we could make them technically a little bit better. However, this 40% doesn't really look good to me. I've also been kind of improving our strategic bombers in the background. Trying to get them to be a little bit more reliable, a little bit more agile. Can I? Yeah, there we go. I could do that. I don't need that reliability point, I think. Yeah. Alright, we'll do that. Mark 3. You know, if they're more agile, they're less being hit, and so they should perform better. You look like one of the guys we lost, so you'll be back in. Why don't you start boosting democracy over there? Let's see. So the coup will hit the 23rd of January, so That's about 2 months. So recruit this guy. Or a guy from China. China? Japan, I mean. Shit. Alright, attack. Reinforce. It should now be a lot easier with the amount of radios that we have. There we go. If we can do like small attacks like this, I think we'll be able to push through the enemy and get some real damage done. For instance, if we can capture Niigata, I think it is, that will make it a little bit easier for us to, you know, it takes away another state for them. So, boosts our production capabilities, murderizes theirs. Alright, so... Can you attack that? No. Can you attack that? Yes. Alright, so... I'll wait for the recoup. And then we'll see if we can get that state done. Alright, so this attack failed. But hey, look, we managed to take over most of the northern islands now. North of the main island and, you know, Hokkaido, sorry. Keep pronouncing it wrong. Also be recruiting random agents, like, everywhere. Because they're like, hey, you can recruit an agent somewhere. Yeah, alright, sure. Give me a Russian Federation agent. I don't care. Alright, how are we looking in the air? They're pumping a large amount of aircraft in the air. So we got 1900 aircraft. That means that we're building more of them. Actually gonna switch these guys over here because that's slightly better range. I can have better coverage. Gotta wait a little bit. Let's see, I think the rest of my fighters have... Oh, you know what? They can just move up. Actually, they can't. They get about 500 out of here, so... There you go. Wait till this airport is... Am I actually building that, upgrading that airport any further? I don't think I am. Let's do that, so I can look at more fighters in. Priorities, right? We are on air production. We are on air production. Alright, so upgrade a couple of the lower class aircraft that we have. Most of them are the new Mark 5s, but apparently about 200 of them aren't. So we can upgrade those. That's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. Alright, so we've got a little bit of overstacking here. I don't think I can repair here. Oh, no, I can. Good. Repair the roads and everything. Whose aircraft are that? That's yours. Okay. As well as you? Why would you do that? You could just fly over the mainland. And become a slightly bigger wing. Huh. Interesting. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna dump you. As useful as you've been. I think fighters right now are kind of what I need more. I don't think of any reserve though, so I can recruit a new guy. Should be a Japanese lad in here. There we go. Oh, gal, sorry. Seems we're getting a lot of gals. Keep the propaganda up. There we go. You know, and I keep the country as destabilized as we can. Like, oh, they dropped to 18%. Well, cool. And we're up to close to almost 30% support for democracy. I would get that, you know. We got about 30 days before this thing fires up, the coup. So I kind of get it, you know. You have a massive air war overhead that you're losing, and you know half your country is taken by foreign invaders. And you can see your local populace, you know, you can hear news, propaganda coming in like, hey, notice lads that we freed? Look at how happy they are. And all these kinds of things that they can now do that you can't, because you need to fight. Oh, wow, we're actually shooting down some enemy ships. Let's come to that. Yeah, we're doing pretty okay. We are doing pretty okay, I think. Still surprised at how much superiority they get, but I think a large portion of it is due to reduced by anti-air. Yeah, minus 25% of the anti-air. Is that percentage-wise, or? Our air power is very low. A large portion is from Japan. Why? Reduced by enemy anti-air in the region. Oh, okay, so we're losing quite a large amount due to reducements. I think Japan's anti-air just seems to be... Japan's air power seems to be trumping ours by quite a significant amount. I don't know exactly what it is. I do know that we're losing strategic bombers in a rapid pace, so that's pretty bad. Now, let's take a look at what... Can we skimp on something? We could skimp a little bit on... Am I still producing regular artillery? I could skimp on you. And a little bit on you. Alright, that should... Got a little bit going. Alright, we're gonna need to fix some of the goods that we need. Okay, we can go a little less on chromium. Burma, give me your tungsten. Oh, we apparently need a little bit of rubber. Alright, we can get 17 in one go. There we go. Fixed. And with that, more strategic bombers will be produced. And hopefully we can keep up production. Oh, what are we missing in production? Armored cars. Did I remove that one again? Just put it in the list. About 5. Right around there. It will fix itself. Alright, let's keep an eye on this. So once this number equals out to something like a whole number, I think we have enough fighters, so it's a bit of a weird number though. That's odd. Let's see. All of these are 200 in size, right? Yeah. What will we find then? Oh, you're only 100. Okay, but you're part of a different group. So we're suspecting, like, how many of us got selected right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. So 2,000, 2,100. We're expecting. Then if we see this to be 2,100, we have stable fighters, jet fighters in this area. So cool beans. And we're just gonna pump more in it. Just gotta keep pumping more fighters in the area, and slowly but surely we're gonna fuck them over. Enemy fighters lost. Let's go to the intel ledger. Go to the Air Force. Yeah, they lost another 400 of their total amount. Let's get a somebody from Guinea. Let's see. I need somebody. No, I don't need somebody to do that. I need somebody to do this, and that will do, I guess. More invasions happening, and one is succeeding here in Kochi. That's good. Hopefully, that will cause some of the Japanese forces to, you know, peel off, and we can get some more work done. What seems to be the exact cipher? Oh, cipher's been broken. Alright, well, I don't give a shit, really. Problem seems to be Coral Islands bottleneck. Alright, so we kind of pull in enough resources from that harbor and everything else. Oh, wait. This is no longer fully under my control all of a sudden? Why can't I build a fucking port here? Oh, we'll see what happens. So We are repairing, but not porting. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Control click. Bing. Doubt that works. But not the AI response to that. They're putting a lot of crap in the air. State of Japan declare war on Japan. Now, how does this look? Oh my god, that's a lot bigger than I anticipated. And look at that morale hit that everybody just got. This is the point where you just tell your AI, your troops, your everything, go. Move out. Come on. Jesus, that's a lag spike. Now I hope these guys have... Okay, so we can invite them into the faction. They immediately, you know, we accept them in. And that means that the Americans and everybody can now start deploying troops in this territory. And that's gonna be a good thing. Now this might also mean that the air superiority the enemy thought they had might just been halved. Let's take a look at their 4.6. So see, yeah, so these guys took a large chunk of aerial superiority with them. Alright, good shit. Alright, so it seems like cool. It was the way that we started and the way to go. It made the game a lot more difficult by, you know, taking out Russia really early. Kind of hope that would actually be beneficial for us, because but apparently that didn't. Alright, we managed to orchestrate it like a proper fucking coup. That's amazing. Alright, so we've got a lot of guys now sitting on their ass doing not really a lot. So let's just... Diplomatic pressure, what is that? Oh, we give some trade preference. Influence air control of the nation to prefer your faction and non-aggression pacts. Alright, no, that doesn't really matter with me. Yeah, I think this is fine. We have like the info that we really need. Listen up. Want that airfield? Alright, so we're taking Nagita. Taking another airfield. Still have... I don't know how they got aerial superiority that well, but... It's getting a lot... I don't know what it is. I actually really don't know. We should be shooting down large swaths of enemy aircraft soon, though. Oh, it's because they managed to get about 2,000 bombers in. Alright, that's pushing their air superiority up. Alright, so this state is no longer under Japanese control, I assume? Yes, it's ours. Alright. I just need this one for it to fully flip, I guess. But it will probably flip over now to Japan. To the state of Japan. So this bit is out, so it's just this little chunk here. Alright. That makes me a lot more happy about everything. So, well, they're still, you know, active on the mainland, on the continent, so to speak. Their home island is fully gone. Alright, good. Good shit. I think my orders just cancelled, that's why I'm not really attacking anymore. Okay, let's just, let's take this airport. You know, if they can't get 2,000 aircraft to fight in here, that's probably for the best. Alright, let's see how many I can get put in the air. What? Another 100 or so. Slightly more apparently, but good shit. Good shit, good shit, good shit. Anyway, with that, I'm actually gonna end the episode. Next time we're gonna finish it, and with that, see you hopefully in the final one.